The past couple days have been absolutely crazy. I'm talking about we've gotten the Black Ops 7 official reveal, we had Black Ops 7 leaks all over the place, and that continues today, but this time a new leak reveals all the weapons for Call of Duty 2026, unofficially known as Modern Warfare 4. Yes, that's right, we're talking about Modern Warfare 4 when we just got the Black Ops 7 reveal. I know, it's crazy. Vondi spoke, which we actually just ended up talking about one of his leaks in the previous video about Black Ops 7. He tweets out saying weapons of Modern Warfare 4 2026, however originally they were Daraman by Reality UK, who is a well-known leak in the Call of Duty scene, and we've talked about him many times on the channel before. Okay, let's start off with the assault rifles. First of all, the Rex AR a kilo, that's the code name of the weapon, and the name next to it is what the actual weapon is. So like I said, first of all, for assault rifles we have the Akilo, which is going to be the AK-03 or the Kastov 762 from the new Modern Warfare 2. Then we have the Kilo 2, which is going to be the Daiwo K2. Then we have the Kilo 437, which is going to be the HNK HK437, which is the Kilo 141 from Modern Warfare 2019, and of course we just saw it return in Black Ops 6. Then we have the Mike 4, which is going to be the Colt model 933 or the M4A1 from Modern Warfare 2019. And finally for assault rifles we have the S Alpha 21, which is going to be the SAR 21. So when it comes to the assault rifles, there isn't anything out of the ordinary. It's your usual suspects of the AK-47, the Kilo, the M4A1. So I'll begin with the same weapons that we all know and love from the Modern Warfare franchise. But one thing that is really concerned is the fact that there are only 5 assault rifles. Now as you guys know, if you played all the Call of Duty games, you know that assault rifles usually the weapon category that has the most weapons, with maybe 7, 8 sometimes, and here in Modern Warfare 4 it's only 5. Now like I said, that is a bit concerning. However, a previous leak from some months ago said that the weapon platforms and receivers and all that will be returned from Modern Warfare 2, the new one, where basically they gave us one weapon about 25 times, but they slightly reskinned it to make it look like a different weapon, and basically they were pushing that as a brand new weapon. So maybe that explains why there are only 5 assault rifles, because they're gonna keep on giving us the same 5 assault rifles slightly reskinned to make it look different. And to be honest with you guys, that is absolutely terrible, because we actually need new weapons and not the same weapon slightly changed to make it look like a new weapon. Moving on from the assault rifles, next up we have the submachine guns or the SMGs. First of all we have the M-Papa 7, which is of course the MP7. Then we have the P-Mike 63, which is going to be the PM63 rack. Then we have the P-Sierra 41, which is going to be the PPSH 41. That's very interesting. Why do we have a World War II weapon in a modern setting Call of Duty game? Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining, but that's just a bit weird. Then we have the SP9, which is going to be the Stribog SP9A1. And finally for the SMGs, you have the Victor, which is going to be the Chris Vector that we all know and love from Modern Warfare 2, the original one. Moving on from that, next up we have the battle rifles. First of all we have the A-Sierra 12, which is going to be the Shaq 12 or the Odin from Modern Warfare 2019. Then we have the Boston, which is the Barrett Rec 10, which is actually the Tempest Torn from the new Modern Warfare 2, the weapon that we got in the Season 2 Reload update. Then we have the NG Sierra, which is going to be the OTS RM277 or the Krone Squall from the new Modern Warfare 2, followed by the UX-Ray, which is the Ultimate 100 Mark III or the Feng 82 from Black Ops 6. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but the Feng 82 in Black Ops 6 is an LMG. How did Infinity Ward turn into a battle rifle in Modern Warfare 4? I'm not sure, but that's what they will be doing somehow. And finally we have the GA Lima, which is the Galil Ace or the CR56 AMAX from Modern Warfare 2019, which we also saw return in Season 3 of Black Ops 6. Following that we have the shotguns, and it's a very short list with only 2 shotguns. First of all we have the 1887 or the Winchester Model 1887, or as we all know as the iconic Modern Warfare 2 Model 1887 shotgun. That was super overpowered. And finally we have the B-Mike 3, which is going to be the Benelli M3, or as we know it as from the original Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2 as the M1014, or from the newer Modern Warfare games as the Expedite 12 shotgun. Next up we have the light machine guns or the LMGs. First of all we have the Rico or the Daiwo K3, or as we know it better as the Bruin MK9 LMG. Then we have the Sierra X or the Knights Armament LAMG, or as we know it as the Finn LMG from Modern Warfare 2019. Then we have the S Lima, which is the Sig Sauer MG338 or the RAL LMG from Modern Warfare 2019. Then we have the Tango 73 or the Type 73 LMG, which is actually a brand new LMG in Call of Duty that we've never seen before, so that is quite awesome. And finally we have the railgun, which is the M160, which was supposed to be an Advanced Warfare, but for whatever reason it was scrapped. So once again it's a new weapon in Call of Duty that we've not seen before, and that is always amazing. Following that we have the marksman rifles. First of all we have the crossbow, obviously the name is quite self-explanatory. Then we have the F India, which is the FN FAL. Then we have the Golf 28 or the HNK G28, or as we know as the MR28 from Call of Duty Ghosts. And finally for the marksman rifles we have the Moskar or the Mosin Nagant from World at War, or the 3-line rifle from COD World War II and Vanguard. Next up we have the sniper rifles. First of all we have the Lima X or the G-Part GM6 Lynx, or as you know as the Signal 50 from Modern Warfare 2. Then we have the Sierra 100, which is the Sawa and Sons 100, which is actually a weapon we've we've not seen in Call of Duty before, and the same goes for the final sniper, which is the S-Victor 98 or the Ismash SV98. Moving on from that, we have the handguns or the pistols, and it's actually a decent list. I'm talking about we have more pistols than assault rifles. Leave it to Infinity War to do something like that. But anyways, first of all, we have the Deco or the Desert Eagle. Then we have the Golf 17 or the Glock 17 or the X12 from Modern Warfare 2019, followed by the Hotel 45 or the HK 45, or as we know as the USP 45. Then we have the Kilo 5 or the Daiwo K5, which is a brand new pistol in Call of Duty, followed by the Papa 220, which is the Sig Sauer P220 or the P890 from Modern Warfare 2. Then we have the S Whiskey, which is the SNW Model 500, or as we know as the Basilisk from Modern Warfare 2. And finally we have the Radio, which is the Ruger Security 9, another brand new pistol in Call of Duty. Following that, we have everybody's favorite weapon camo challenges, and that is none other than the launchers. First of all, we have the Juliet or the FGM148 Javelin. Then we have the K Golf or the Carl Gustav M4 or the Strela P from Modern Warfare 2019. Then we have the Mike 32 or the Milcor MGL, or as we know as the RGL80 from the new Modern Warfare 3. Then we have the R-Papa 7 or the RPG. We also have the Papa 8, which is the RPG 18. And finally for launchers, we have the Golf 94 or the GM94. And once again, there are more launchers than there are assault rifles in Modern Warfare 4. The camo challenges are going to be absolutely nightmare. Imagine trying to complete camo challenges for 6 launchers. 1 or 2 launchers is bad enough. Imagine 6. That is going to be absolutely terrible. And finally we have the melee category. There is only one the melee category which is interesting, and that is the riot shield, which is actually not very surprising. But what is surprising is there is no mention of a knife. I mean, we've had a knife in every single Call of Duty game since the beginning, and now apparently in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 there won't be a knife, only a riot shield. To be honest with you guys, that is very interesting. But of course there's still more than a year and a half left for this game, so anything can change between now and then. They might add a knife as well, and like I said, I'll be very surprised if there is no knife in Modern Warfare 4. But with that being said, that would do it for all the leaked weapons in Modern Warfare 4. Like I said, a very interesting list, to be honest with you guys. There is definitely a good range of weapons and weapon categories, so the list is looking very good, but also very surprising at points. It will be very interesting to see the actual full list once the game actually comes out. But with that being said, make sure to click the video on the screen right now to learn about the new leak that reveals some interesting information about Modern Warfare 4. Thank you guys for watching this video.